Here's the video of our game, round 8, played on June 3rd against Enfield Federals at 5 Dock Park. Morgan taking the kickoff, which is a great kickoff, goes very deep, nearly right back to their own goal line, and it's a good kick chase, and Connor, and then Harry finishing off the tackle. Good tackle there by Harry. Good line speed, excellent contact. Liam Newby getting help by Mitchell and Liam Bissett. You can hear the hold up calls there. Jack White consistently doing that, which is great. Need the rest of the boys to make sure they continue to do it throughout the whole game. And good tackle there, Harry making sure he's around the legs to help the other boys get the player to the ground. So we're still not letting them out of their 10-metre zone, which is great. They're trying to force the ball, which is intercepted by Riley. Great take there. Samuel off to JP. Held out short of the goal line. Sam goes to Joseph, who gets very close. This time Liam passed to the other Liam, who's just held up on the goal line. Mitchell pointing to the right, showing them where they're going, but he's actually going to the left, and he gets the ball down. So smart play there by Mitchell, indicating one way, going the other to get us our first 4 points. And it's Morgan with a great kick that gets us to 6-0. Here the boys doing the hold call. Charlie going a bit early there, has to come back, make sure he's onside. And good tackle there, Jack, Riley, but they're falling off the tackles, and it's finished off by Joseph and Morgan. So good line speed here, great contact. Well done, Charlie and Jackson there, not letting them make any ground whatsoever. And good tackle there by Samuel, the dip and hit. Good technique. We're still not over our halfway line yet. This time it's Samuel and Harry bringing him down. As you can see, they're passing the ball, but they're passing it backwards, and we put more pressure on them, take them back over the halfway line. Kick is put in, and it's JP at fullback, knocks it backwards. Just in that kind of circumstance where it's a hard kick, just stop it with your foot and pick it up. A great run here by JP. He's got such a good sidestep and brings it back to nearly the point where they put the kick in. So really good meters there. Samuel with a great run, breaking through right up the middle, and will score under the post and puts it down 2 hands. And now with his conversion for his own try, successful, that takes our points to 12-0. That's just 2 sets of 6 that we've had. We haven't even had to get to the 6th tackle, we've been able to score. Good talk here. Good line speed. Probably a little bit too many players there in the tackle, unnecessary to have 4 or 5. We just need 2 or 3 at the most. And good driving tackle there. Unfortunately, it was a little bit high initially. We need to make sure we're dipping so that we don't have that, especially on a shorter player. If you're just wrapping your arms around at your normal height, and he's a shorter player than you, then you're already going to be above his shoulders. So you need to make sure you're getting that dipping action to be able to ensure that you're lower than the armpits. So again, 4 or 5 players, nobody around the legs. Finally Samuel goes a bit lower. He makes a lot of ground at number 12. They're passing along the line, but they're not passing and running. So that's why we're able to easily tackle them there. And they've just thrown it without looking there, and have knocked it on. Charlie just grabbing the ball there. Now we're offside a fair bit, Enfield here, but we managed to get some good running. This time it's Connor going for a really good run. Good to see him getting involved. Did some better passing there, but Liam Newby in and away, around the outside. And it's a great try. Cutting back inside the defence. A great try takes us to 16-0. Unfortunately, Liam's kick hits the upright and bounces out, so the score remains 16-0. Good line speed there. Charlie and Samuel making the great tackle. Switch of play. And a great tackle by Samuel. That's where our middle defenders need to stay awake behind the ruck, so that when the ball does get switched, we're back. Another good tackle by Samuel with his technique. Excellent work. Well helped there by Charlie and Morgan, bringing the player to the ground. And as they do, they switch back over there. And as you can see, our players on that side of the ruck have not moved up. And he's almost able to skirt around our outside. And Mitchell penalised there for stripping, which is, in that kind of circumstance, wasn't a bad result for us, because now we could actually set our line. But as you can see, this is our weakness in our team. When the ball goes one side of the ruck, and then the players come back to the other side of the ruck, we have fallen asleep and are not in position and haven't moved up in a line. We're all staggered. Some good defence here, good contact by JP and Morgan there. Player walking off the mark. Referee instructs him to go back to where he'd called held. Good pressure there by our edge defenders, sending that player back towards the middle. That's where our middle defenders need to make sure that they are alert and staying ready. Good contact there by Harry. They're trying to throw the ball out. And that's good contact, Connor and Liam Bissett. Last tackle. They put in a grubber kick, which is well fielded by Joseph. So good work there. Good defence by our boys on our goal line. Like to see us putting more pressure on that kicker at the end there. In the last tackle, we kind of hang back and wait for him to kick. Unfortunately there, we get caught. Sammy, nobody, runner's not ready for him. And he's tackled and the pass is, the ball is knocked loose. So again, we're defending on our goal line. And we've kind of got a slow line speed here. We're kind of jogging. But Jack and Riley do a good job there of tackling on the edge. And the referee says, not sure what that signalling is there. Offside or not square, I don't know. But nevertheless, we have to continue to defend our line. And Samuel chasing across and getting help by Mitch and Liam. Good work there by Charlie and JP, driving him back. And again, kind of hand grabbing a little bit there, but good contact again. Harry, always great in defence. They go the short side. That's a great tackle by Connor. He does offload. It's only one pass. The referee's not aware of that. And Liam, you can see there Liam telling him, but he's just got his hand in the air. And a crossfield kick. The player stumbles, knocks it on. We got very lucky there. Really lucky. Again, we're sitting back hanging, watching that kicker put in his kick. We should be rushing up, making sure we're putting pressure on him, not giving him all the time in the world. But they did get lucky there in one way because that was only one pass and the referee was not aware of that. Great run here by Jackson. Makes great meters. Bit of a sloppy play the ball, lucky to get away with that one. And that's a good run, Harry. This time it's Liam Newby again, that in and away style of run. Skirts around their outside, able to beat their winger. Doesn't have the pace here to beat the first receiver, who gets a good ball and all tackle onto Liam. Slow play the ball, but our boys are ready with Morgan going for the run straight up the middle. This time it's Samuel on an inside run for Joseph. And it's the last tackle. This time it's Liam onto the short side. And referee says held up. I think that's the only set of 6 in the game that we made it to the 6th tackle. Liam chasing for marker, gets some great help to keep that first receiver in his own 10-metre line. And it's Charlie this time chasing for marker. And again, good defence by our boys. They offload. It's only one pass. And again, the referee hasn't caught it. And again, you can see Liam telling him about it. So we've got better referees in our team. And great defence there by our boys. And good contact there, Charlie. We're keeping them right inside their 10-metre line. A wobbly old kick. I think that might have been touched by one of our players. JP grabs it. Beats one. Steps around two. He's going for the corner. And he dives in for a great try. And that's on the back of our defence. Great defence. Keeping them there in their danger zone. In their red zone. And as soon as we get the ball, we're in great position to be able to get over. And JP's kick is great and sails over. Touch judges don't have to move, raise their flags. And it's 22-0. Great tackle there. Samuel gets help from Charlie and Morgan. Really good tackle technique. Good tackle, Liam Bissett that time, getting his body in front, getting the ball and all. Tackle. Oh, lucky catch there. You can hear the hold up call by our boys, which was good to hear. Offload there. Like to see us try to wrap up the ball. Connor with a great ball and all tackle. Really good contact. And a lost ball there. Sees a changeover for us right on the halfway line, or thereabouts, so 10 metre line actually, 10 metres this side of the halfway line, so it's really good for our boys. And it's Jack White this time on an inside run. And that's the bell, and that's half time, 22-0. So the kick's put in, well caught by Charbel, who beats one, scoots around the outside, and from the kick, at his first touch of the ball, steps inside, he's able, don't like the put down, like to see the two-handed put down or just falling over the try line with the put down, but a great run there by Charbel. $26-0. Unfortunately, the way he's got the ball placed, it doesn't go over, and the score remains 26-0. And a great low legs tackle there by Charbel. Good tackle there, Sharby and Charlie together. And good contact by JP and Joseph, with Charlie coming in over the top, helping to push him back. Marker goes for a run, again tackled by Charbel, with help by Liam Newby. First receiver goes for a run, comes back towards the middle, and good to see JP moving up there, making sure to close that gap. Kick's put in by the dummy half. Charbel knocks it backwards there. Unfortunately, referee says knock on. So again, just need to be making sure that if the ball is hard, we can play it off our chest or whatever to stop it, or play it off our legs if it's on the ground, rather than try to kick a ball, catch a ball that's way too hard for us. And also calling for the ball. That's something that I noticed. We looked a little bit confused at times when there's maybe more than one boy going for a loose ball or a kicked ball. Is that there's no calling. Make sure that you let the players around you know that you've got it secured. Good pressure here by our edge defenders. Again, helping us make ground with our defence. And Jacob, Liam and Leo, both Liams and Jacob tackling the player there. Again, switching, which is where our weakness is, behind the ruck. And again, another strip penalty. Here, Leo there saying no more penalties, no tries. Good pressure there by our boys. Again, good defence, driving defence. Player again told to go back to the mark. Good tackle there, Leo. And he gets helped by Joseph and Charbel. Slowing the play the ball down. Marker goes for a run, well caught there by JP. Last tackle. Kick is way too big. Goes over the dead ball line. And that gives us 20-metre restart. And that's great defence by our boys on our goal line after a penalty. Morgan with a good run right up the middle. way offside here, Enfield. Way offside. Morgan with another run. Straight up the middle. Again, number 11's like 3 metres offside there. And the referee's still not looking out to his right to see that. So that's probably one of our first errors in the game, other than knock-ons from kicks. And intercepted by Harry. And he's holding the ball in his hand like it's an orange. Like to see it run in 2 hands, hold the ball in 2 hands. And the one-handed put down again. But a great run by Harry, great awareness in the pressuring their defence, in their attack, and ending up with the ball. And his kick goes off the upright and over the crossbar to convert his own try. Excellent work. I think that's 32-0. Player only tapping it on his knee, so the referee wants him to do it again to tap it on his foot, which he does. And he's punished there by great defence, Charbel and Leo. And good tackle there, Charlie and Jacob going in and making a great tackle. Jackson flopping in over the top. Charlie chasing from Marco, he stepped back on the inside. And Jackson again with a good tackle. A little bit high, but he's a short player. Good tackle there. JP again with Samuel. And again, great tackle by Sammy. Right around the shorts, and then Sharby over the top with a couple other players, making sure he's knocked to the ground. Kicks put in, caught there by Liam Bissett, who steps 1, steps 2, round the outside of another one, and then comes across to better the position, puts the ball down. Great catch, great run. Anthony with his kick, strikes it nicely and gets it over the crossbar. Great job. Good tackling there by our boys. Again, unfortunately, it's called a bit high. Jackson getting a little bit frustrated, but I was pleased to see here Charbel go over to Jackson and tell him something along the lines of, "Let's make up for it. Come on, let's do something about that." And Jackson goes in for a great tackle. Again, good contact by our boys. Charlie, especially Charbel there, really good contact. Chasing from Marker, another good tackle. Again, you can see our boys back on the other side, just stopping for a second. Charbel chase as well. We need to just not watch the ball, but make sure we're coming up and creating a defensive line right across the park. Because here again, they go switching, and again, it's good tackle by Jackson. Really good job, the two of them, him and Charlie, always combine well to make sure the player goes to ground. And great tackle there by Jackson again. Just had a blinder after that penalty. Instead of letting it get to him, he made a fist of getting back involved and making up for the error. Charbel grabbing the ball here from the kick, and he's tackled nicely there. Put on his backside. Connor off to Leo. Leo this time on to Riley. Riley going for a good run. Fighting for every metre in the tackle. Ball is stripped, and we get the penalty. So Leo opting to kick for touch. Make sure of it, gets good 10 metres. Boys a bit bunched here, all wanting the ball at this point in the game. And it's Charlie running onto the ball from Leo. And a good run. Great tackle there. Liam off to Charbel this time. Stepping up through the middle. Again, well tackled. Again, a bit of a wonky pass for Liam to have to reach behind, but another good run by Jackson. And again, well tackled. Well offside this player, but Leo with a great run off a great pass. Throws it back. Unfortunately, it's intercepted by that offside player. Good defence here, good line speed, and Charlie doing a great job. And they're losing ground with the ball. He's trying to fake Charlie out with doing Mitchell's trick, pointing one side, but again, Charlie's up to the task. And good tackling there. Charbel, Jacob, Jackson. Legs tackled by Charbel, stopping him not long enough for Connor and Jackson again to get involved. They switch, and that's where they find room for us because we don't move up on both sides of the ruck. That's just a great tackle then again, Jacob and Jackson. But as you can see, it's that switch when they go to the other side of the ruck where we get caught out. Charbel with a good run, straight up the middle. Breaking through tackles, more tackles broken, finally is dragged down. This player is so offside it's not funny, and he gets penalised. So that signal is for being offside. So Morgan for a run this time off the tap. Charbel steps back in, beats another player, and goes under the post for his second try of the match. And it's Riley for his first kick at goal. And it sails over the crossbar. I think it's 44-0 at this point in the game. There they go, switching the other side of the ruck. And it's Connor and Charbel. But it's a high tackle from Charlie's loose arm initially, making high contact. We just need to be better there. Like, we're rushing up and then we're not adjusting ourselves. We've still got big steps trying to make the contact. You just need you need to kind of shorten your steps so that you are able to adjust if a player swerves or side steps. Jackson and Jacob making a tackle there, falling off, but Liam comes in over the top to make sure he doesn't get offload. And good tackle here. Samuel again down low. Great work over the top by Liam Bissett. Switch aside, comes back to the other side of the ruck and finds a few metres up the middle. But a great tackle there by Morgan and Jack White. Kicks put in. Well caught there by Leo. He does go a little bit close to the sideline here. Should be cutting back in. Unfortunately, he's put out into touch. Referee does say that it is a high tackle. So we do get the penalty here for a high tackle. Unfortunately, we don't learn from that mistake of going too close to the touchline. And off the very next play, Leo off to JP. JP comes back again, and again gets too close to the sideline and gets taken out. So we really need to make sure we stay away from that sideline. And good to hear Leo saying, let's stay positive. So as you can see here, that positive attitude gets us pushing them backwards 10 metres or so nearly with our defence. And again, another great tackle, again having them going backwards. Dummy half goes for a run, gets an offload. Again, it's only one pass, and the referee finally sees that one. And it's a changeover, so no damage done. Jacob goes for a run here. He's just grabbed by the jersey there. Gets a piggyback. That's the bell. Liam puts in a crossfield kick. Anthony's there, picks it up, breaks free of the tackle and goes over for his try. Right on the bell at full time. Even gets a clap from the player on the ground. So that's 48-0. Jackson throws away his mouth guard aggressively. Unfortunately, his kick isn't successful. And that is the full-time hooter. So well done to the boys. 48-0 win over Enfield. The most pleasing part about that is the nil side of the scoreline. No tries. So well done to the boys.